A music mogul in handcuffs, a hip-hop empire teetering on the edge. From Grammy-winning heights to facing serious felony charges, this is a jaw-dropping tale of power, wealth, and explosive allegations. Today, we reveal the stunning arrest of Sean P. Diddy Combs and the charges causing shockwaves throughout the entertainment industry. On Tuesday, Sean Diddy Combs was ordered held without bail following serious charges of exploitation, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation for prostitution. In a federal court session in New York City, Combs pleaded not guilty to the accusations. U.S. Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnofsky made the decision to detain Combs after reviewing arguments from both the prosecution and defense late in the afternoon. Prosecutors argued that Combs represents a significant danger to the community, citing his history of obstructive behavior and a serious risk of fleeing. In contrast, Combs' legal team, led by Mark Agnifilo, had requested his release on bond. Following the hearing, Agnifilo addressed reporters outside the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan, asserting that Combs firmly denies the allegations and is committed to clearing his name. He's been looking forward to this day, Agnifilo stated. He's determined to prove his innocence. The charges emerged from a detailed indictment unsealed Tuesday morning, just hours after Combs' arrest by federal authorities in New York. This arrest is part of an ongoing investigation led by Homeland Security Investigations. The indictment accuses Combs of being involved in a criminal enterprise since 2008, engaging in various criminal activities including exploitation, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. What led to this dramatic turn of events, and how is the hip-hop icon defending himself? Let's break down the explosive developments in this high-stakes case. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams from the Southern District of New York addressed the press, revealing that multiple victims are involved in the case against Sean Diddy Combs, though he refrained from specifying the exact number. Williams urged any additional victims to come forward. The indictment alleges that Combs began assaulting women as early as 2009 and continued over several years. The indictment claims that from at least 2008 to the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to satisfy his sexual demands, protect his reputation, and conceal his actions, Williams explained. It further alleges that Combs led a racketeering conspiracy, using his business empire to facilitate criminal activities. Jessica Levinson, a CBS News legal contributor, pointed out that if convicted, Combs could face decades behind bars. However, she noted that many cases are resolved through plea deals rather than trials. Most cases end with a plea deal, Levinson said. It's likely that in the near future, discussions will focus on reaching a plea agreement, which might include prison time. According to the indictment, Combs orchestrated performances of sexual activity involving female victims and male adult workers, even arranging for these individuals to be flown to him. The indictment also alleges that Combs used narcotics, career control, financial leverage, intimidation, and violence to ensure compliance. Williams indicated that the investigation is far from over, and additional charges could still be on the horizon. Our office is dedicated to uncovering and prosecuting all individuals involved in exploitation, no matter their status or influence, he asserted. Now let's uncover the disturbing details involving Cassie and how she is central to these serious allegations. The indictment details a disturbing 2016 hotel security video that CNN aired earlier this year, showing Sean Diddy Combs allegedly attacking singer Cassie, legally known as Cassandra Ventura, in a Los Angeles hotel hallway. In May, Combs publicly apologized for the incident, calling his actions inexcusable and taking full responsibility. The indictment further claims that Combs tried to bribe a hotel security staff member who intervened in the incident to remain silent. Combs reportedly referred to these incidents as freak-offs. According to the indictment, he orchestrated these events, often recorded them, and provided controlled substances to victims to ensure their compliance. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings of the freak-offs as leverage against the victims, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said. The indictment alleges he maintained control over them through various means, including drug distribution, financial manipulation, career promises, and even dictating their appearance. Williams also stated that victims felt they could not refuse Combs without risking their security or facing further abuse. Additionally, prosecutors accuse Combs of using firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses. During March raids on Combs' home in Los Angeles and Miami, Homeland Security Investigations agents discovered firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a high-capacity drum magazine. With Cassie at the heart of these serious allegations, What is P Diddy's lawyer saying about this high-stakes case? Let's uncover the latest from his legal team. William Walker, the acting special agent in charge of Homeland Security investigations in New York, praised those who came forward in the case. Today, we dismantle any illusion of impunity as we expose the defendant's alleged pattern of manipulation, exploitation, and abuse, Walker stated. We are here because of the unwavering courage of victims and witnesses who have suffered unimaginable hardships. In response to Combs' arrest, his attorney, Mark Agnifilo, released a statement expressing disappointment in the prosecution. We are disheartened by the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust case against Mr. Combs, Agnifilo said. Mr. Combs is a music icon, a self-made entrepreneur, a devoted family man, and a proven philanthropist. He is an imperfect person, but not a criminal. Agnifilo emphasized Combs' cooperation with the investigation, noting that he voluntarily moved to New York in anticipation of the charges. Please reserve judgment until all the facts are presented. These actions reflect an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he is eager to clear his name in court. The indictment lists the case as United States of America v. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, defendant. Combs has recently faced several lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct, abuse, and violence, which he and his representatives have denied. In November 2023, Ventura filed a lawsuit accusing Combs of rape and abuse during their relationship, which was settled the following day. Now that P. Diddy's lawyer has had their say, the celebrity reactions are pouring in, and they're not to be missed. Keep watching to see how the stars are weighing in. Celebrities are buzzing after Sean Diddy Combs' shocking arrest on September 16th. Just a day later, a 14-page indictment dropped accusing him of attacking, threatening, and coercing those in his circle. Now facing serious charges of racketeering and illegal exploitation, Diddy has pleaded not guilty. Stay tuned as we look into the ripple effects shaking Hollywood. Former Danity Kane member, who has previously spoken out about Diddy, appeared to respond to his September 16th arrest. The purpose of justice is to bring closure and give us the chance to start a new chapter. She shared on her Instagram story. Women rarely get this opportunity. Today I feel validated. This is a win for women everywhere, not just for me. She added, change is finally happening. Another former Danity Kane member, Don Richard, has spoken out. We commend the grand jury for indicting Sean Combs, which closely aligns with the federal complaint we filed last week on behalf of our courageous client, Don Richard. Attorney Lisa Bloom shared with US Weekly on September 17th. With the video evidence of Combs brutally attacking his girlfriend, and now 8 individuals accusing him of abuse, including Don, this arrest feels long overdue. Don Richard had previously sued Diddy, accusing him of manipulation, terror, and mistreatment. At the time, Diddy's attorney, Erica Wolf, responded with a statement. It's unfortunate that Miss Richard has discarded their 20-year friendship in an attempt to get money, the statement read. Mr. Combs is standing firmly on the truth and looks forward to proving that in court. Rapper Foxy Brown shared her thoughts on her Instagram story, writing, "Things are about to get real crazy" on September 17th. 50 Cent seemed to throw shade at Diddy in his September 17th social media post. Here I am hanging out with @The Drew Barrymore Show, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at home. The rapper captioned a photo with Drew Barrymore. The lube remark appeared to reference the over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant seized by Homeland Security during a raid on Diddy's homes in March, according to this week's indictment. During the September 17th episode of The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God drove into the allegations of Diddy's infamous freak-offs detailed in the indictment. Wild hotel parties where women were reportedly coerced into extended acts with male workers. The comedian speculated, if Diddy's getting hit with racketeering and trafficking for these freak-offs, others will be caught up too. If you ever partied with him, ran a train, or got involved in any way, you're probably going to jail. On the September 17th episode of The View, Whoopi Goldberg called Diddy's 14-page indictment extensive and disturbing. Sonny Hostin added that Diddy's actions resembled mob-like behavior, citing the indictment's claims of a criminal enterprise. They're talking about trafficking minors across state lines for sex, calling these events freak-offs, she explained. His homes were raided, and they found 1,000 vials of lubricant and narcotics. Kesha reacted to Diddy's arrest with a TikTok video featuring a revamped version of her song TikTok, which includes new lyrics aimed at Diddy. Originally, the lyrics were, "Wake up in the morning, feeling like P. Diddy." But the updated version now says, "Wake up in the morning like F. P. Diddy." In the video, Kesha holds up her middle finger, smiles, and blows a kiss to the camera. having first debuted the revised lyrics at Coachella earlier this year. Many celebrities have reacted to Diddy's arrest. Queen Latifah was skeptical, saying, "I won't hold my breath yet." Serena Williams expressed hope, stating, "I hope justice is finally served." LeBron James shared his disbelief. "It's crazy. I was bumping to Mo Money, Mo Problems earlier today in the car, and had a weird feeling today was the day the feds would catch Diddy." Drake simply said, "Knew this would happen," while Rihanna left a comment on a post that read, "Karma, good or bad, what you put out comes back to you." Rihanna's comment added, "It comes for everybody." Lizzo celebrated, stating, "Finally, fans were relieved to see Diddy's arrest after months of serious allegations." He was taken into custody at a New York hotel on federal charges linked to raids on his properties in Los Angeles and Miami. The allegations against Diddy include serious accusations from Cassie and others. Fans expressed outrage and disappointment, condemning his actions and calling for the maximum sentence. One fan commented, "It's about time. Diddy's been getting away with terrible things for far too long. It's good to see justice finally catching up with him. I hope this sends a message to other powerful people who think they're above the law." Nearly a decade ago, Jennifer Lopez's mother, Guadalupe, was also sounding alarms about Diddy. After Diddy's arrest on September 17th, a clip from Lopez's 2015 appearance on The Wendy Williams Show has resurfaced. During the show, Wendy Williams suggested to Lopez, "I could always see you getting back with Puffy in a little way." Lopez laughed heartily at the suggestion of rekindling a romance with Diddy, with whom she had a relationship from 1999 to 2001. "I remember you said that," Lopez told Williams, acknowledging that this wasn't the first time the idea was floated. While the studio audience cheered, Lopez's mother, Guadalupe, sitting in the front row, made a dismissive gesture and appeared to say, "It's done," clearly signaling her disapproval. "It's crazy. Everybody came alive," Lopez noted about the audience's response. "They all had something to say." Williams picked up on the disapproval, remarking, "Everybody has an opinion." "Yes," Lopez agreed, "it's funny to me." When Williams resignedly concluded, "All right, so no Puffy," Lopez's response was definitive. "No Puffy," she affirmed. Guadalupe's disapproval of Lopez's relationship with Diddy has been well known for years. In December 1999, Lopez and Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy, were involved in a nightclub shooting at Times Square. They fled the scene, leading to a police chase and their subsequent arrest. Former NYPD detective Derek Parker recounted how Guadalupe arrived at the police station looking for her daughter. Her mother was yelling at J-Lo in Spanish and was really mad at her, Parker said. "I heard her say, 'I told you not to get involved with him.'" Lopez was released without charges after spending 14 hours in custody. After their split in 2001, Lopez openly admitted that Diddy wasn't faithful during their relationship. "I was in a relationship with Puff where I was completely distraught, crying, and losing control. It really threw my life into chaos," she told Vibe magazine. "I never caught him cheating, but I just knew. He'd say he was going to a club for a few hours, and then wouldn't come back that night." On Tuesday, Diddy was arrested on charges of racketeering conspiracy, trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He has been denied bail and, if convicted, faces life in prison. Diddy may have pleaded not guilty, but the real story is only starting to unfold. With celebrities already reacting to his arrest, it's time to uncover the explosive details of this case. If you think you've seen everything, brace yourself for what's coming next. Our upcoming video is packed with more jaw-dropping moments that will leave you speechless.